Hello, my name's Rampant and welcome back to No Man's Sky, and today we're finally beginning to build our base. So first we're going to start off with choosing our location. Well, we already sort of did in the previous episodes. It's actually going to be down here. I'm not entirely sure how good it's going to look though, but it is going to be around down here. Now, of course, keeping that in mind, I do need to find out where the best deposits are. Where the biggest density is on the activated indium, and it is going to be around here, around where the base computer is. So I do need to keep that in mind, that around the base computer is at around 39%, because that is where our extractors are going to go. But let's actually place our foundations for the base. We're going to be doing a qubit base. If I actually find the structures, that's good. That's a lot better. Glass at top or no glass at top? Now that's the real question. No, I think no glass at top. I think it just has to be normal. Just a normal qubit room. So we can build 32 of these. And I need to be very careful because I need to be extremely precise as to what I build exactly. Because everything has a location. And I can't... I shouldn't destroy any of the natural surroundings. So this is where our entrance is going to go. And of course, I do like this hall door, so that's going to be the entrance. Okay, that is step one. Now, I do realize that this is not going to be like a 5-hour long episode, but it will be kind of a long one. So for now, I'm actually going to very, very quickly build up the initial foundation, like where I just build up a couple of these rooms so that I can actually place refiners, because we're going to be needing those. I need to transfer all of this magnetized ferrite into pure ferrite, and I need to transfer what else? Actually, I believe that was something else as well that I needed to do into normal ferrite. And once that's actually done, we will go and set up our power and run power through here. And then we can actually begin the proper construction, and you'll finally find out what exactly I had in mind when I wanted to build the base. So I'm gonna lay down the foundation really quickly, and I'll meet you back here. Alright, so I've actually built in the main room, but there is an issue. I actually ran out of dehydrogen, and I need to make more dehydrogen jelly in order to build more medium refiners, just so that I may process the magnetized ferrite into pure ferrite a lot quicker. And I ran out of pure ferrite just building this room, and there is a lot more to go. We need at least 2 or 3 of these rooms, probably even more. There is a trading terminal here just so I can buy magnetized ferrite, but there is no power going to it. So our first order of business is to go up and actually, well, to go there and set up some very basic power generation, and afterwards we are going to be transferring the power over here. Now there is again another issue, so I will actually have to go back to the space station and pick up a metal plating and dehydrogen, well, not dehydrogen jelly, but some extra pure ferrite, which I will pick up from the refiner here, because we're going to have to build something similar over there, just on a smaller scale, because we're not going to need too much power generation. So I will meet you all over there where our power is being generated, and we will go and build up some power. Oh, okay, so I totally forgot about this. There is a trading outpost here, just like right next to our base, which is kind of cool. Hopefully they have a little bit of metal plating. I'm gonna need like 60, maybe. Just let's see what they have. I'm really hopeful they do, because I really don't want to go like way over to the space station now. Okay, let's see. Oh, they're not. Yeah, they have 30. You know what? That's gonna do. That'll have to do. That should be enough. Okay, let's go. Alrighty, well, this took me some time to find, and that is primarily because, well, the beacon doesn't show up again for some reason. But anyway, we are here, so... Oh, these are... How many metal platings are these? Are these cheaper than I thought? Are these like not 10? Let's see. Oh, these are 2! Okay, well that's fine. We can still use the rest of the metal platings. That's more than fine. Alrighty, well, let's get to building our electromagnetic center? I don't know. Power plant? You know what? Nuclear power plant. Let's call it a nuclear power plant, even though it's not going to be. Alrighty, so I'm sort of done building this, and it just goes straight, well, mostly straight down. I did add a couple of lights just so that I can possibly see it from further away. I still do want to keep it like low profile. That is why it is not sticking out too much. I do want it to stick out a little bit. If anybody's wondering, I could have removed this and built the door down there, just dug up like a small road to that place, but actually we could do that real quickly. You know what? Let's quickly do that. Let's see how it looks. It's gonna be hell to find though. Like I can already like not find it. So if I do need to do anything here, wow, it's gonna be hell to find. Okay, well, a little bit better. I added a little bit of pavement here just so that this terrain doesn't like next patch or whatever just doesn't go over the building. And let me show you what exactly is inside. Of course, this makes the first drop like a little bit smaller. Now, there is a big drop here, but you don't need to go down here. We're just going to pan the camera because thank God for build mode. And we're going to be building our power supplies down here. And this will be expanded in the future. This is all glass rooms because I currently have a lot of glass. And it is a lot easier for me to get glass than pure ferrite. As you can see, pure ferrite takes a long time to actually get for me. So we're gonna very, very quickly build a couple power generators here. These should be more than enough for what I currently, oh, that's not where the power is. But these should be more than enough just to power the base and some very simple things. Currently, we're gonna be adding only a couple of power generators, and I'm not really gonna care how I center them or not. But, oh, that's a gas extractor. Okay, I'm gonna need power. But once that happens, you know, things are going to get a lot easier, and we're going to have to run a huge power line all the way to our base, and it is going to have to be deep within our base just so it is not noticed. I'm pretty sure three are going to be enough for now. I mean, 2 are probably enough, but I'll add 3 just in case because every qubit room does actually consume 5 power. Of course, do remember you have to wire these. The easiest way is not to hold control because we're going to have to otherwise be holding control for a very long way. And this is going to be my central one, so I'm going to run the power from this one specifically. Okay, I'm going to have to, like, get out of build mode, though. Now, that's the thing, though. I'm going to have to get out of build mode. I cannot be in build mode for the central one, but afterwards, everything's fine. Because build mode does have a range, just like picture mode. But once you grab the power line, you can just jetpack up and go to the base. So that is what we're about to do. And we're going to have to actually walk over there, so slow walk incoming. And somebody screwed it up. That would be me. Alright, take 2. Let's try again. Okay, something's going on. And I am losing the conduit somewhere around here. It is the same base, but for some reason, I cannot run the wire. So what I'm actually going to have to do is I'm going to have to build something in between the bases, apparently. I mean, I can just make like a solar panel, but I don't want to rely on solar energy at all. So I'm going to have to actually see exactly what will help me extend the base that's going to be really, really low profile. Like, I don't want any lights or anything. So this was not an issue before, but something has happened. Yeah, you see, it just vanishes, like the menu. I can build foundations, but that is it. I'm going to have to see exactly what I can build here. See what I can do to extend the base again, because this is obviously gonna be a recurring thing. And I will meet you. Well, I suppose we'll see how I run the wires. What I could actually do is a quick restart. It might actually refresh the game, and it might allow me to keep building. Alright, so it's still cutting me off after a reload. I'm gonna have to like do it the base extension way. Alright, I might have actually stumbled onto a really big issue. So I was about to start like extending the base with these things. There is a big issue though. So over here is, it still cuts me off. It restarts me here immediately, but over here it cuts me off. And I am not entirely sure what I can do about that. That just might actually put us at a huge disadvantage. Let me check again, but yeah, it just cuts me off here. Oh, it doesn't anymore. Okay, so I might just have to place like solar panels everywhere until I can just run the wiring from one base to the next. And I'm not even entirely sure if that's gonna work well for me, but we're gonna have to do it anyway. So first thing, I'm gonna have to run around and place solar panels everywhere at every cutoff point. And after that's done, I'm gonna run one single wire from over there to over there. Yes, we're not gonna run it through these solar panels. I'm gonna risk it. Oh, well, I left one apparently. Yep, there's a cutoff point. Okay, I think it has to be like on the cutoff point, otherwise it will not work properly. Alright, let's see. Am I still getting cut off? No. It vanished, but the menu didn't, which is the important thing. So long as the menu stays, we're fine. If the menu doesn't stay, then it's a bad thing. Alright, attempt number 3. And now, do keep in mind that if my power does run out, actually my hazard shields do run out in the middle here, it's going to be bad because I cannot refill them. I cannot just place the wire anywhere and then continue, because I want this wire to run deep underground. There's a reason I built the EM generators so far down. So let's see how this trip's going to fare out. And yeah, that just happened. Oh my god, I can't believe I have to do this again. I can just place message modules, really? To extend the base. I need carbon nanotubes though. Alright, hopefully, attempt number 4 now. Alright, so we got within 300 units, so we should be safe here. It shouldn't really vanish. If the only problem is, the line is sort of reddish purple, and I'm hoping that it doesn't bug out. Well, we're about to find out though. I do have a plan B though, just in case. Okay, we have an issue. Connection is too long, so I'm gonna have to build midway stations, but I don't want to build midway stations, so I have a stupider plan in mind. I'm gonna build a bridge underground all the way from there to here. Now, initially, I was considering doing, I was thinking about, you know, that was plan B. That was always plan B, by the way. It's just that I really didn't want to do it. Because I don't want to build midway stations. That gets a lot more complicated. Might actually take a longer time to do. Because I'm going to have to build them at the maximum range, which I currently don't know. I think it's maybe 300 units, but I don't know. Last time this worked, granted it wasn't 1,000 units away. It was more like 400, but it did work. So I'm not entirely sure what the cutoff point is, and I'm not really going to check. The bridge idea actually at this point seems better. So initially I thought about using, you know, all these nice ones. Now these would make a great bridge. The problem is they're way too short, and that is 100 pure ferrite. That is going to take one hell of an investment. I can't really use these as well because, well, I just can't. But I am really hoping to be able to use pavement. Now, it's not really going to be a straight line with pavement, but it'll be cheap and it'll be fast. Well, actually, it will be a straight line. I'm just hoping that it actually is a proper straight line from there to here. So what that means is I'm not going to have to aim towards this. I'm going to have to aim towards a custom marker. So what is that custom marker going to be? Well, custom marker. Good thing those exist. So I'm going to be aiming, because my base goes over there. There is going to be actually a section off over here. So I'm going to have to aim for a midway station somewhere around here. Midway station. It's not really midway, but you know what? We're going to call it that. So time to build a bridge, I suppose. Oh yeah, and something else about the bridge that we're about to build. It's going to take so much pavement to actually build it to go over there that it might end up not just crashing the game, but potentially servers. No, I'm kidding. It probably won't crash the servers, but it might crash my game. So I'm going to need a small room over here. I'm just going to extend it a little bit further out, and we're going to need a door. And from there on, we're going to have to start building pavement. Now, it'll have to be sort of a straight line because the pavement can't really curve unless I make it curve. So what that means is, actually, I have a way of removing this without actually terrain manipulating. And it's a really easy way if you want, like, just nice squares removed. Remove the door. You don't need the door. And just build a couple of rooms. and it'll hollow out a nice level field so that you can build pavement. It's really easy this way. You see, nice even field. Okay, now I just need to start building the pavement. Okay. And the pavement does actually terrain manipulate around itself. I'm really hoping this is far enough down. I might not have enough pure ferrite to build enough pavement to go over there. Okay, we found a cave. I suppose we can use it. I think it's fine. Okay, bad. This is surface area, so I'm gonna need to cut this off and... Well, I can't really continue down, but let's see how far down we actually are. Well, we are sort of down enough. I guess I just hit this, like, cave area over here. I mean, I could technically make it pass through here. It'll still be fine. I am planning on, like, adding a pilgrim or something over here just so you can travel with it to the base, so... I guess I could. Yeah, you know what? Let's try it out. Alright, there's something in our way. Might be that thing. Oh, it's that thing, isn't it? Now let's see. Okay, we cannot continue building over here. Right, well, something happened, and I don't exactly know what, but I can no longer base terrain it, so yeah, I can, like, upload the base, and I can build more stuff. Must attach, okay, that must attach the structure, but I can build more stuff, but I cannot edit the terrain. You see? I can remove it, but the terrain is still there. Let's see. I can, like, do it with the terrain manipulator, but that is about it. Wow. Is it really gonna make me do it with the terrain manipulator? Like, I'm that dedicated to doing this, even though we're 600, 700 units away. We've barely started. But I will do it if I have to with the terrain manipulator. But what this means is that when we're not editing the terrain, it means that there could be stuff generated on top of our, you know, on our pavement, which is not good. I'm gonna have to look this up. I'll see what I can do. I'll test out a couple things. I'll check on Reddit or whatever. Maybe somebody has encountered this problem before, and we'll see exactly what happens. Alrighty. How do I say this? Apparently we've well, I've fumbled up things really, really badly. So there is something I didn't actually know, and this is the first time I'm running into it. Base terrain edits. So apparently there is a global limit for me, apparently, and I've reached its maximum. And I will not continue with the terrain manipulator because I am suspecting that this is all gonna be, you know, mountains the next time I log in. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back to plan A, and I'm gonna have to build several midway stations in order to get my power from point A to point B. So this means I have to remove all the pavement. That's great.